Hi guys, it's me Ditties, and today I will be ranking the creatures in Valheim. That's it, that's the video. I did steal this idea from a different YouTuber, so I'm gonna link up here whoever that was. Thank you very much. But yeah, I'm basing it purely on my own preferences. Let's get into it. Alright, so let me talk you through the tiers. First of all, we have Disgusting, which is obviously the worst tier that you can end up in as a Valheim creature. We have didn't even know you were here, my guy, which I'm quite proud of. We have An Attempt Was Made, so that's for creatures that, you know, they're almost good. We have the Pepsi rank, which is it's like, you know, when you go to a store, they don't have Coke. It's like, it's fine. It's good. Then we have Opulence. So Opulence is probably where most of the creatures are gonna end up, not gonna lie, because I love this game. They're all good. They're all Odin's creatures. And then finally we have Hell Yeah, but spelt with weird runes. So to start off, who should we start with? Let's do the Stags. So Mr. Stag, you belong, I would say, An Attempt Was Made. You're a good solid creature. You're not strictly an enemy. You don't fight back. You're kind of annoying with the noises that you make. But An Attempt Was Made. Let's go with their counterpart. So Ika, who is the first boss that you fight, I don't know, I feel ambivalent about Ika, because on the one hand, he's so black metal. The boss music that you get when you fight him is amazing. He shoots lightning, the sky goes all like dark, but then, you know, as soon as you get to even any basic tools, he's extremely easy to kill. So I'm gonna say Ika is Pepsi. Then we have the Seagulls. Didn't even know you were here, my guy.
I said seagulls. Stop it now.
I'm gonna put the Raven or the Crow there too. Because you know, birds, you don't really factor them into the game. I forget that they're there most of the time. Next, let's look at Skelly. I love skeletons. Where did she get the bones from? You belong. Opulence, Pepsi, not Hell Yeah. I'm gonna say skeletons. Skeletons, opulence.
Opulence.
Little fish, So I don't forget that fish are there because I'm kind of playing endgame. I use them for food a lot of the time. I have a fishing rod. I quite enjoy the fishing minigame. I'm gonna say fish. Fish are pretty Pepsi when you think about it. Next, let's have a look at our little boar friend. So I love the boar and the boar loves me. I don't know where to put him though. Is he a Hell Yeah?
Yes.
Is he a Hell Yeah?
Yes.
No. He's an opulence.
Sweetie, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that an ugly ass bitch like this would even say that.
Oh, I might go back and change that. I might have to go back and change that. I'm gonna search my feelings. I'm gonna see how I really feel before the end of this, and then I might move him around. Surtlings. I didn't even know you were here, my guy. I forget about them all the time. Like, if they're in the swamp and I see them, I'll just ignore them. If we get raided by Surtlings, I'll kill them, or I'll just ignore them as well and let my wolves take them out. Speaking of wolves, ooh, Hell Yeah. I think, to be honest, if you know anything about me, most of the tameable creatures are going to be here at the top of the chart. But I feel like to calibrate and balance out this chart a little, we need a disgusting creature. Death Skeeto belongs in disgusting tier. Tar Beast from the plains. So I'm actually Tar is pretty useful for building. They terrify me personally. I still think An Attempt Was Made. It's just how I feel. Let's go back to the meadows and the necks. So I love these little guys. I love these little guys. They are so cute. They're not threatening. They're not tameable either, but I'm gonna put them up in opulence. Oh, okay, so I can't have neck and boar in the same tier. That's not right. Boar's going up to Hell Yeah.
Yes.
Boar, no. Is neck more okay, I'm gonna put neck in Pepsi and move ball down. Yeah, that feels right. That feels right. So let's have a look at Drake's next, and I think I mean, they're pretty solid. When you get a whole pack of them battling, it can be quite impressive. I think they're pretty Pepsi. Yeah. Yeah. So let's find their mama. Where is she? Modor. I think this is her. So Modor, I don't know, she's, I feel sorry for her, but I think at the end of the day, where does she belong? I mean, she's not forgettable. She's definitely not disgusting. She is maligned. She is mistreated. She's
an icon. She's a legend.
Dare I say, Pepsi. I guess we should go back and put the Elder in somewhere, and then his little dwarf guys. Elder, an attempt was made. You know, he's not the worst boss battle. He's definitely not as metal as Ika. And I'm gonna put Greylings, which are like the meadow-based ones, like the baby version of the Grey Dwarfs. Greylings are I'm gonna say Pepsi. I'm gonna say Pepsi because they are good for grinding out in the early levels. They are not that scary. You can pretty much like two-punch them. They're slightly annoying, but they are not as annoying as Grey Dwarf. Grey Dwarf, an attempt was made. Like, why? What is the purpose of a Grey Dwarf?
Let me ask you a very fair question. What do you do successfully?
They just like swarm you in the Black Forest when you've got other shit to do. You spend half the time running from them. On the other hand, and this might be controversial, I'm gonna put Grey Dwarf brutes in opulence because they hit hard and they give you the dandelion trophy, which I think makes for some amazing build options, and that's just my personal taste, and this is my video, so that's why I'm putting them at the top there. I'm sure I've forgotten one of the Grey Dwarfs. Where's the Shaman? Shaman, I didn't even know you were here, my guy, to be honest. Sorry.
I hate to say it, I hope I don't sound ridiculous. I don't know who this man is.
And I think we need another top and bottom creature because it's looking quite symmetrical as it is. Gonna go ahead and put my pal Loxy straight in hell yeah. No debate, Lox belongs at the top. You can ride them like a pony, you can battle them, they hit massively hard, they are great defense, they are cute as hell, you can breed them, and I love them. And because we've put one at the top, we need to balance out the scales, so little fueling, my guy. You are disgusting. I hate you. I hate the noises that you make. I hate the way that you kill me instantly. I hate the way that you follow me. I hate everything about you. You make me sick. It's weird because like I quite like goblins as a concept. I'm really kind of into goblins as a whole thing, you know? I just can't stand those motherfuckers. On the other hand, the Berserkers are quite terrifying. So I think they might even be hell yeah. No, they can't be. I think that they are Pepsi. Yeah, the Berserkers are Pepsi. They're really well done. They scare the shit out of me. However, the fueling shamans, disgusting. You are the worst thing I've ever met in my life. If I could, I would delete you from the game. I would salt the earth so nothing would ever grow again. I think we need to put down Goblin King, you know, little Jareth there. He is, I think I know that I'm alone in thinking this, but I think he's quite a hard fight. And he crawls around on the ground, which is a little bit, it's a little bit undignified. I think Yuggleth, an attempt was made. I'm sorry to say it. I love your hot pink, but you just don't belong at the top. Honey, I'm sorry. Let's do then the final boss that we haven't put in. What's he f***ing called? Mr. Blobman? So Bone Mass. You... I'm gonna say opulence, you know? I think he deserves that. I feel bad putting him next to the boar, but I just think he's quite iconic. He's got poison, which is fucking cool. Just by default, poison is cool. He's impossible to kill. I would say Bone Mouse might be more difficult than Yaggles, however you say his name. I mean, he is disgusting. I mean, he just is, but he's also pretty cool. So now that we're on the swamp, I think I'm gonna put leeches at... Hell yeah. I'm sorry, it looks weird. I know that it's a weird collection, but I think that leeches are cool. I once harpooned one, dragged it from the swamp to my house, kept it in a pond. It lived there very happily. So while you can't necessarily tame them, you can keep them as pets. They have poison. They're cool. This thing that you find in the water, oh, didn't even know you were here, my guy. I always forget about it. I think I've maybe stopped when I've seen one on a ship like twice to mine it. I don't bother. What the heck is this thing? I'm gonna have to scroll in. Who are you? Who are you? Oh, it's a wraith. No, that's a wraith. Oh, maybe that's a ghost. This is a ghost. Okay, this is the ghost that is in the burial chambers. I forgot about you completely. You belong in. I didn't even know you were here, my guy. I'm sorry. Forgot you exist. Wraith, an attempt was made. They're pretty cool. They have chains. They appear at night. You know, I can see what they tried to do. They're not very hard to kill, but something swooping out of the sky at night in the swamp, which is already a pretty scary place. I mean, it's cool. An attempt was made. Gonna put the blob in Pepsi. I don't think that they're quite right for the opulence or hell yeah tiers because they're gross. But I still think they're kind of cool. You know, it's a video game staple to fight a giant slime bob. But the Oozer, on the other hand, is disgusting. I will not be taking questions. It belongs in hell. This guy, I don't really know what he is. Is he like the rancid skeleton? I'm gonna say I didn't even know you were here, my guy. Sorry. Stone Golem. Stone Golems can be pretty cool. They're not for the top. They're Pepsi. They're Pepsi. I mean, they're kind of cool when you don't know that they're there and they jump up and they're trying to kill you. You can run away from them really quickly, but they can destroy your shit. If you're building on the mountain and one of those spawns next to you, I mean, your build is done. Serpent, I'm gonna be real with you guys. I've never run across a serpent in the game. Oh, I didn't even know you were here, my guy. I've simply not seen you. I've got, let me just check my Steam. 373 hours in this game. I've never seen a serpent, and I've spent literal in-game days sailing around the world, so it's not like I haven't had the opportunity. I guess they're just shy. Troll is a... Troll is a hell yeah. I think the troll might be the most iconic creature of Valheim. They got their butts out. They're pretty full on at the start of the game when you run into them the most frequently. They're a hell yeah. This I think is the Fenrig. It's like the werewolf that comes out at night on the mountain biome. I'm gonna be honest, I forget that they exist. I like their trophies. They've got like a cool like black like wolf hand paw thing, but I forget. And now I've just got the Dragers. Okay, so Drager, yeah, you're Pepsi. Drager Elite is also Pepsi. So let me say a couple things why I think that. They're good for like when you're just exploring the swamp and you can like get their intestines and eat them. But they're really, really easy to avoid. I mean, you can run from them so quickly. They can barely aim. I don't think they belong at the top. And let me just reassess what I've done here. So I'm pretty happy with my disgusting tier. This is all pretty accurate to me. I didn't even know you were here, my guy. Yeah, happy about this too. Actually, I'm gonna move Fenring up to an attempt was made. Just because I don't think he deserves to be with these guys. You know, furry rights. Does Yaglith belong here? However, no, that can't be right. I can't have fish above Yaglith. I'm gonna move Yagloth up to Pepsi. I don't think he belongs with these losers. Maybe I'll move Ica up to Opulent. I'm gonna move Ica up to Opulence. I'm doing it. And Leech is at the top. You know, I like him. I like him, they belong there. This is top tier. This is second tier. Could be better. An attempt was made. Forgettable, and I hate you. Please never show your face inside my save file again. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Hi guys, it's me again. I've just gotten off a stream. Turns out that Valheim released a bunch of new creatures over the weekend that live in the mountains and the ice caverns, so we will be going back into my list and tweaking it a tiny bit. So the first thing that I'm going to correct is I'm going to move the boar to the top. I probably tell from some of my editing, but I had big regrets where little boar is concerned. I'm so sorry, Piggly. I'm so sorry for what I did to you. You deserve better. Then I'm gonna print screen this and bring you guys over to paint so I can put in some of the other creatures. So we've also met the Abomination. So I'm gonna put the Abomination. I'm gonna put it in Opulence. It's pretty fucking terrifying. I've met maybe like 5 of them now, and it's still a shock to the system every single time. I think it's a good creature. We've also got the bats from the new update. There's not really an image of the bats online, so this little guy's gonna stand in. Bats while they're cute, they're kind of like annoying. Not as annoying as a death skeeto, but they don't really add much. Like, they explode pretty good. But I think I'm gonna put them here in An Attempt Was Made. Like, while I like the idea of them, I don't think that they were executed as well as they could have been. They're for atmosphere, so they add a little bit of flavor, but I don't know that they do much more than that. We also have the Ulfs. I couldn't find a picture of them online, so I'm gonna use this baby. The Ulfs are, I think I'm gonna put them in An Attempt Is Made as well. I don't know if it's because I'm using Final Gear, but they were like one-shot kills for me. Oh, hello. There's something over there that I don't know what it is. That feels mean-spirited. And while it's cool when they kind of attack you in a pack, I don't think they're especially scary, and I don't think they're adding anything new to the game. They're very similar to the Fenrings, and they're very similar to the Cultist, which I will try to find an image of now. Yeah, we got a kind of an image of the Cultist here. So I said that Fenrings were the fairies of the game. I was wrong. The Cultists are the fairies. And I think I'm gonna put it in Pepsi, though we don't have room, just because the fire breathing is pretty darn cool. Where did you come from, my dude? And I think that they are a worthy opponent. And I think we're done now, finally. Let me know in the comments just how controversial you thought my hot takes were. If you want to have a go yourself at the ranking, the tier list is linked below. I will also link to my Discord where you can put a screenshot of your rankings and we can fight. I will see you next time. Bye!